Okay, it's 9 a.m. in the NYC. Peace and love. Blessings from the up above. Let's get it. Okay. What's going on, all my beautiful people out there? I just wanted to this is gonna be I'm gonna try I don't have a lot of time. I gotta run out this morning and do a few things. But I really got a couple topics that I wanted to bring to you guys and just open your minds up on things that's going on in these YouTube streets as well as out there in real streets. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on. I want to give a shouts out to Game Spit. I was watching him this morning. You know the guy, he was with him. Shouts out to Game Spit. I'm always supporting his channel. And he spoke on a topic that I wanted to bring to you guys, and that's all of this Slim Thug. So today we're gonna start it off with this Slim Thug topic, and his penthouse. I'm hearing it got raided for the jewelry, and you know the routine. I want to talk to you guys about this real quick, man. This dates back to him and showing everybody. If you're a rapper, you're entertainer, a sports player, whatever you. If you're up there in status and you have a lot of eyes on you, number one, you do not by any chance show people inside of your house and what you got going on, your jewelry and your money inside the house. I know it seems cool because you took up a challenge from Source Walker. You wanted to prove what you had and this and that. This is what's getting people killed. People are not understanding how this goes. Yeah, they're going to be viewers like myself that I don't mind what you're putting up on the thing, but there's going to be people that's behind all over the place, different views all around the world that might could just get close to you, get next to you, and then now they trying to snatch everything off of you. Slim Thug made the biggest mistake, you guys. This guy started showing all his jewelry inside his house. I don't know why people think that that's like this the smart thing to do. It's not smart, man. And to be honest with you, it's almost a form of people could get offended by that. Yeah, there's gonna be people I don't even care about that, but there's gonna be people offended by that. So now that we hear that he said it was 4 robbers, they ran into his penthouse and they took all his jewelry and whatever else he had in there that they felt like was of value. But all I got to say is, and number one, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I told you guys, I worked in the Diamond District before, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. The insurance on jewelry, it's a scam. It's a scam. Number one, if you think that you're gonna lose your jewelry due to somebody robbing you, the insurance is a scam. Now, insurance is really for if you lost, like your wedding ring, you lost your watch, that's different. But if you're in a position where that you are out there and you're paying like 10,000, you said 10,000 a month, for what? For what? The jewelry, and this is how it goes, man. You go online and you show people what you have in your house. You showing people your jewelry. You're trying to show it. I guess he was trying to show it to Source Walker, but in the midst of that, other people are looking too. You don't know who it could be that ran up in your penthouse. You said it was 4 people that ran in there. It's just crazy, you guys. It's just like people are not using their head. People think that life is just like a walk through the park. No, you showing all that stuff. And I'm gonna be honest with you, to the youth out there, when you have all this bust down jewelry and you got jewelry, you see a lot of name tags on it, all that stuff is not worth anything. It's not worth as much, I should say. It's worth something on the meltdown. But I mean, this is not the 80s where you run into people and melt it down. A lot of jewelers, especially the one that I worked for, a lot of jewelers, they don't want other jewelers' jewelry. They'll probably report you because of the other jewelers. So you got to be very smart. So Slim Thug got up on there, he started showing all his jewelry in the house. He started showing he damn near showed the exit plan. And now when people run up in his house, it's crazy, you guys. Good morning. LeBron, salute. So if that is LeBron James, that'd be really, really big and dope. Yeah, man. So you have to be very careful. It's not about, that's what I'm telling you. When you're spending your money into these certain things, like as far as jewelry and things like that, if you have to look at it like, would I buy this if nobody else in the world could see it? Would I still feel comfortable with it? No, you want people to see it? Well, it's probably not worth buying. The stuff that they are willing to snatch your chain off with your neck with is the jewelry. It's when you put your name and see people's names and things on jewelry, that is all, and they'll still kill you for that. They'll still kill you for that. I've seen people, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that got killed for some of their jewelry, stolen items, some of that stuff was fake. It's just the shine that makes people, so now they run up in his penthouse while he's gone. And this goes for any celebrity. While you're out there doing your shows, people have, they know you're out there, they see you out there, you put up your flyers or whatever you got going on and you show them or the tickets, and now they know the date you're not gonna be home. It doesn't matter if you leave somebody in the house. They probably get killed, you leave somebody in the house, whether it's a bodyguard or whatever. People are coming and breaking into people's homes to get whatever they want to get. So now he was in the penthouse. So most likely it's probably somebody from the building. You never know. People know if you go on social media and show your items, your personal items, that now you know you're in trouble because you see it once, you see it forever, no matter if you don't show it again. You understand? So you got to be very careful out there, man. It wasn't a smart thing to do. I wanted to tell you guys, out here in the real streets of New York, y'all, they just arrested 2 gangs. The name of the gangs, and they from Harlem. The Wooski gang and LA World. Those 2 gangs, they just got, the feds ran down on them and they took everybody in the gang. They're looking for 4 more people. That's how serious it is. That's how serious it is out here in NYC. Don't think because like you see out here, we can't like look at Chicago and look at these different places and think that it's going to be, you can emulate it out here. You can't. The rules are stricter, and people are on you, man. The cameras are up and out, and they're watching everybody. People don't get that. They still feel like they can get a lick out of this. You can't get the lick. So now they go wipe out another. I have a special coming up at 10:30 this morning, or 10 o'clock. I might push it up to, for you guys to watch on drill music and how they're catching these people. You can't complain after the fact and say, oh, now they're chasing our rappers. No, you're a criminal. If you put yourself in like all these doing these criminal acts, you're more of a criminal than you are an artist. So you have to weigh it out. Like, what side do you want to play? Do you want to go the criminal route, the street route, or do you want to do the music? You gotta figure this out, man, because you're not gonna be able to get 2. You're not gonna be able to pick 2. That's just not how the game works. That's not how the ball bounces out here, man. People out here are not using this. It's all around the world. People are getting confused by this social media thinking it's sweet. And some of us come from environments where we know we can't get down like that because we know better. All of the flossing and I'm on the penthouse, this and that. Somebody was probably eyeing Slim Thug down from the beginning. Like, no, when I see him, I'm taking that off his neck. So they run up in his house now, and this is nothing to be embarrassed about. It's something that you can be smarter about. The things that you might think value, the stuff that you value and you think that's all the way up here, criminals value that too. People that don't value that and still have the money up here, you can see the things that they value. They value their family, they value their living space, and they value peace of mind, so that they can continuously live this life without somebody trying to hawk them down or put a gun to the back of their back to get what they got. People are not realizing that, man. If you can't hold it down out, especially this is a for all the youth out there. I know you see the Rolexes, whatever names they got out now for all of these different watches and things like that. I know you see people doing that, but what you don't see is the celebrities, they jumping in the limos, they out. They're not getting, they're not around the public. So when you outside and you feel like you could wear that in public, remember what I told you. I seen you with it once. You don't have to show me it again. I know you got it. And that's just how the world works. You got to think smarter, man. This is the reason why some hustlers, they made it to the top and some fell off early, because a lot of hustlers by the time when they was going up, they was dressing like whatever they was making. So you can see their rise in what they was wearing. They was wearing all their money. Whereas the other smart hustlers, like you got the Freeway Rickies and things like that, they couldn't really catch up to them and know how much they had, even though they had most. You got to use your brains nowadays. It's not about looking rich, man. It's about keeping the money you have and building on it, man. Looking rich it's you're an idiot in these times. I'm trying to tell you this. I'm trying to school you to this. This is how it goes. You don't got to be the person, even if you have a lifestyle that you're living like that, you don't got to throw it into people's faces that don't understand the value of it. What are we doing here? Who are you speaking to when you do these type of things? You speaking to the same people that's gonna put that on. They're gonna catch you for that. Yeah, if you put all this diamonds and you in this penthouse, this and that, and you living like this and that on social media, yeah, some people want that. They don't even know no better when they grab all that jewelry and this stuff that they have. It's not even gonna be worth as much as they think it is. It's hot. It's just crazy out there, you guys, man. So I'm just saying to myself, like, man, how, we see this time and time again, rappers getting ran down on for their jewelry. And yeah, you might see somebody post jewelry, this and that, but you ain't seen what they after. They could have bundled it back up and put it in the safe. You don't know what's going on with people. Stop looking out there and stop trying to floss on people and show what you got from on social media, because that's going to be the same thing that people, they don't care about what, let me tell you something, man. 9 out of 10 times, people don't know if your jewelry is real or not. Don't you know somebody can kill you for fake jewelry? And don't you know that the people that's gonna really be there for you and want to hold you down, they don't worry about the jewelry. You're showing it all to the wrong people. Quit all of that, stop all of that, make better moves, and you gotta make smarter decisions. You know how they say stay dangerous? No, stay wise. Forget about the stay dangerous. Being dangerous, two people dangerous, somebody still gotta go. Two people wise, you can come to some kind of conclusions, man. Do better for yourself. Another thing that I seen that I wanted to talk about was that Boosie accident. So now Boosie get back on the thing. I heard Kanye West this, and nobody pays attention to Kanye West's disrespect. It like bounces right off of you, It's just like repellent. Like, just don't pay attention to that, man. He is not in his right mind, and I don't think he ever is gonna get there. But Boosie gets back on like, I'm going to buy another car, this and that. It ain't about you buying another car. It's about you making a better decision. You got somebody else driving. You say you never crashed a car. Well, yes, you did. Even if your man's driving, you put somebody in a position that they couldn't handle. That doesn't make you a smart leader. Any man that's taking over the wheel should be the best driver in place for you. He's not paying attention. Now you got a bunch of these people suing, and whether you have the money to pay for it or not, that's not the case. It doesn't matter. It's the fact you effing up money, and God forbid you have killed somebody. Yo, your life is not in a position where you can take this kind of stuff, man. We know what's going on, man. Everywhere you go, the law is chasing behind you, trying to get you for something. So why would you think that this is all right? It ain't about buying another car. New cars come out every year. Change the shape every year. It ain't about the material things. It's about the decisions you make, so whatever you get, you can hold it long enough to enjoy it. You don't go out. Some people can't even walk and chew gum? What the hell makes you think that you can drive and listen to music? Some of these people are gone. You got to pay attention to what's going on out there, man. People are bumping their heads in these places where they're not finding themselves the same again. You got to be very careful about the things you do. Social media is not it's not a playground. It's not some here you just jump on here and start making up stuff, man. Get real out in the streets. The same people talking about, yo, we outside. You ain't outside like that. You ain't outside with all the stuff on it, because people gonna get you for that. Especially this summer, you thinking the biggest gangsters, those will be the first ones to fall when they go out and make these mistakes. Because everybody's gonna slip up. People will keep eyes on you before you can keep eyes on them. And you're a rapper, people know you and you don't even know them. Look at the odds of this, man. You gotta weigh your odds out. Stop thinking like a youngster and start thinking like a grown man, knowing that this stuff is not made for you the way you're doing it. The more you tack on all this stuff, is shortening your lifespan. It's shortening it every single time. It's cutting it down. The more you go out there and do stupid things in the streets and showing off this and showing off that to the wrong people that don't even know the value of that, the more you cut your life short, because those are most people that's going to be jealous of you and envy you. What did I tell you guys? That's what's running the world right now. The greed. That's why you see everybody talking with this Donald Trump stuff. What are they talking about mostly? Money. Right? Yeah, they got everybody thinking about money. Yeah. They got you on the spin. Yeah. Yeah, you might even have enough money to live, but you thinking about all the stuff. Oh, they cutting the car prices, this and that, and none of that stuff it was even worth affording. It's all material things they putting up in the high prices. But yet your heart beating and you feel funny because you feel like you're gonna miss out on something. You ain't missing out on nothing. You got your life, you got your family, you got people that love you. What are you missing out on? You just got to make it through these hurdles when they throw them at you. That's what you got to do. Not go look on social media and try to be like somebody else with all this junk jewelry. Don't you know those people that get the real Rolexes and it's a difference between you put a bust down and all this nonsense people be putting out here. That's what's going to attract people's eye to rob you. You have to know where are you living the type of lifestyle that you go to places where you can wear that comfortably? Well, if not, then it ain't for you. If you gotta just spend all that money and go back to the hood with your the bust down, the bust down watch, the big dog chain with a bunch of diamonds in it, the Bentley, and you gotta go back to the hood. Well, you gotta prepare yourself with a bulletproof. Go get some bulletproof bodyguards. You better go get an army. The hood is starving. Yeah, they want that. They want that. Yeah. That's been in their face the whole time. The youth been seeing all of that nonsense their whole time on social media. So why would you even think that they'd be attracted to want that too? Don't go point the finger at them. What they're being presented with is the wrong information from the wrong people. The people with the most shiny stuff is going to have empty up here. And hey, I solved the thing with Mayweather for you guys, okay? What happens is the reason why I knew Mayweather didn't have all those buildings in New York City. You want to know why? Because a black man ain't going to run up in New York City without having all those buildings without having a problem. Didn't you see Jay-Z and Beyonce, when they tried to get their thing out there, they had problems out there in the Manhattan? You didn't see, so you think somebody could just... No, Floyd Mayweather, his money is being controlled by another man. So if those guys got love for him, they might give him a couple shares to a couple things. But those buildings, although it's a portfolio, you guys, that a person that all his ownerships in this portfolio. And within those ownerships, he has big dogs around it, like Mayweather. He might be tied in, and he might give him a share or two from out of all these buildings. But that doesn't mean that he owns it. So when he got up there and said, oh yeah, I own all these buildings, yeah, it sound good, but the guy behind him owns that and they gave him a piece. That's what it is. He still got pieces in a couple buildings, but that's somebody else's portfolio. You get it? And like I told you before, don't be fooled by the Las Vegas lights and this and that. Las Vegas is not a place where you're going to build up your career. That's they putting millionaires to work. Listen to your boy. They putting millionaires to work, and they got to show up. Because they got all the money. It's you have to be very careful on the things that you do. Don't be fooled by these people. That's what I'm telling you. You don't have to. The guy that's gonna throw in all of this stuff is the guy that's gonna get himself caught up in the mix. If that's all you value, what's on your neck, this and that, nobody's gonna value for what you got up here. They're already fooling the youth. I couldn't believe it when the shorties was talking about how they was buying jeans for $10,000. I couldn't believe they was tricked like that. I couldn't believe it. Then I said, let me see how the jeans look. I look at the jeans. I'm like, where's the value at? There's no jeans on this earth that's supposed to be worth $10,000. But they'll fool you because they want you to think that buying the most expensive is the best. Meanwhile, jeans are jeans. For the guys that know, jeans are jeans. But these people, they have these things set up because your mind is only set on the shiny stuff, and they're ready for you to throw your money. As you get it, you could throw your money right in there. And they'll sprinkle some shiny stuff on it to make you say, ooh. You're not gonna buy $10 million worth of information because they ain't gonna give that to you. They're gonna give you $10 million worth of nonsense for you to buy. So be wise about the things you're doing and stop looking over at other people and wondering what they got. Because at the end of the day, even if you think they have more, if they don't have this up here, they're gonna find themselves in the hole just as fast. You hear what I tell you? I'm no hater, but I just kick it the way I kick it, man. This is the way I'm telling you the truth from the heart. My people out there, my brothers and sisters out there, think smart, think wiser. You see everybody running to the stock market. Man, why y'all running to the stock market when it's crashing? Don't you realize that you're already too late? That was a game being played from a long time ago. Had stocks from years and years ago. You slow down. Be careful. Investigate what's going on. Wait for a minute. Hold back. Be patient. Have some patience in your life. Stop being so rushy to get yourself in another problem or pay another bill. People tacking on all these bills on their life. That's what got you stressed because you don't know what to do next. Stop looking at other people and realize your hard work is your hard work. But after you finish that hard work, make sure the value of whatever you're doing, you get it and it suits you. Not nobody else, for somebody else to tell you what this is and what that is. You should already know that. Come on now. A lot of these guys claim like they from the street. They ain't been in those streets. They've been victims of the streets. There's other people that tackle the streets, built and kept going. These guys still stuck in it because they think this is a playground. It's not a playground. You're going to see a lot more people dying this summer coming up. Watch what I tell you. Next, Another thing here too, I wanted to give some healing energy out to Bobby V, y'all. He got some health issues. Like I tell all my fellas, brother, I don't care what your status is, how much money you have, check on your health. You got to be strong, and you have to be strong-minded too, because sometimes you might be strong but weak-minded, and that weak mind don't make you say, you know what, I don't want to go there. I don't want to know results. No, learn the results. Learn that you can build yourself up. Your body is a healing tank. You can heal yourself, but you have to know how to heal yourself and what to be healed. So make sure, all my fellas out there, even the ladies out there, make sure y'all check up with the doctor. If this ain't right, you can't do anything. I told you, this is not, and it's sad because we are the ones, our culture is the biggest consumers. But we yet to work with each other to build a strong enough foundation where we can keep it stable enough. They're already snatching hip hop away from people. So what do you think is going to be next? Yeah, that's how it's going. It's look, there's a lot of things going on people are not paying attention to. Niggas got the music, people got the music loud, and people are just at this party that is never going to end. The cycle is never going to end. It's never going to end. People are just going to be passing away until they understand, wait, hold on. I don't want to be a part of that. Let me see how long I live. Take your route, man. Everybody ain't made to be on the same route. That's the reason why a lot of these dudes fall. It ain't to say that you can't get back up again, but just know when you're trying to get back up to where you once was, or you felt like that's the place you wanted to be, you got to make smarter decisions, man. You got to make smarter decisions. I don't care too much on people's outlook of me. That's been out the window from a while now, because I know who I am. So there's no more of that, like looking to searching for that. I rather what I say to you guys and the things that I bring to you guys, I'd rather that be worth more than just how I look. How you look could only get you but so far. How you think will keep you around forever. Don't you know the people around you are the ones that really actually keep you rich? The world is what actually keep you rich. Because if the world feel like, yo, this is the type of aura you built up, that somebody gonna get you. Somebody gonna get you. And when it comes to our culture, it's a big enough chance it's gonna be one of our own. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. If somebody don't know what that is, they're not gonna want to take it from you. It's what everybody values at that time, and how people look up to it, and the things that's not even worth it, people will kill you for that stuff. They will kill you for that stuff. Even if you have it, doesn't mean you have to show it all the time. There's a time and place for everything. Stop getting on here acting like you have more than you have, or showing people what you have, and then be surprised after when somebody put a gun in your face. Don't be surprised. You're supposed to be from the streets. See, the OGs taught me better, and people, when I get around, people always see something bigger for me. And I see that for myself too, but I'm just humble about it. It's not like I don't see it. But when I come around, I'd rather drop jewels for people, even if they don't want to hear it. It's something they can take home and say, you know what? He was kind of right, though. That's what it's all about, not coming on here trying to be somebody that you're not. That's the type of stuff that gets you put in the box. I'm telling you, quickly. And Young Thug, I'm going to tell you the truth. Man to man, all my people, Young Thug going to get himself in trouble. I don't think he could do it. I'm be honest with you. You got to prove me wrong now, Young Thug. I don't think you could do it. The type of things that you're doing, with the time that you was facing, you're not seeing the seriousness in this. I like Young Thug in his music, but the choices that he makes and the moves that he's making, this is the type of moves you're not going to be able to make it through this. You're going to find yourself back in the box. See, a disciplined mind would take that like, oh, you let me out? Oh, I ain't never going back again. I'm never doing none of this again. Like, no, I'm switching it up. I got an opportunity, money coming in from this route, my music. Why would I want to go back and make these threats or talk about people? Look, listen, I would even have left my chain in there. I wouldn't even have got that chain back. But y'all can have that. Y'all can keep the jewelry y'all wanted. Y'all keep that. I'm not going back around the precinct. I'm not going nowhere near around crime. But yet I see the little moves that he makes. And you know how people are, you know why it's like that? It's because when you're a first-time millionaire, all the rules that you thought that you had to abide, if you're not smart enough, You still got to abide those rules. But some people feel like, no, I'm the king of this circle. No, that's a small circle you're around because you're the first time millionaire and you're the big dog to them. But to the world, rules still apply. In hip hop, yeah, you can move around with but you can't do that to people that in the real world. You can't get down like that and start talking on social media about people that in these positions and people are going at them. You can't do that. You're going to find yourself back in prison. And this time around, you're not going to be able to get yourself out. Do you see the seriousness in this? Oh, you thought you beat the case? You didn't beat the case. That's why I keep telling people. Young Thug did not beat anything. I'm telling you, he did not beat anything. When you beat it, it's going to be after they don't have them years on them. People don't got the years where you can go and do whatever you want. That's freedom. Right now, they gave you a little piece of freedom and you're still abusing it because you're doing these things and you look into social media to try to back you. No, we can't back you because then people already put stipulations on you and now you want it changed up. No, you said what you said and they said what they said. The deal was the deal. What's wrong with these people, man? You got an opportunity, plus people still checking for your music. You know how many tons of people that want to be rappers that would have took that and ran with it? You can't be like these guys, man. You can't go out there like how you was living before, Young Thug. You gotta go out there with the mindset of, I'm not getting into any trouble. I'm not even spitting gum on the floor. And then that disciplines you. The more that you live like that, you'll get a disciplined mindset where half of the stuff that you thought meant something, they don't even mean nothing. And all the friends that you thought were friends, you start to see them like, you ain't really a friend. You just an associate. You ain't really supporting me. You just getting me in more trouble. You start mapping out the type of people you want around you. You still haven't to this point yet did that. You ran back out there. Yeah, I seen you, you want to do the videos and the music. I'm like, well, that is your place of work. But you're not doing the right thing. I don't think you're going to be able to make it through, honestly. Honestly. Healing energy goes out to the people out in Dominican Republic, I believe it's called Jet Set. The roof collapsed and a lot of people died behind that. Like, I think it's up to like 30 or something like that deaths. They had some baseball players in there. They had a lot of people there. I think Tyler, the Creator, was supposed to go and his set got canceled. But it's because a lot of these places, when you fly out, like when we fly out to Miami, it's not like, if it's like a place like, let's say Dominican Republic, you fly out there, those places are not really built to hold a capacity of a lot of people flying in. They're really not. They're really, they don't expect everybody to fly in spring break and this and that. And then and the concerts, all of that is putting wear and tear on places that's not really built up to hold that type of structure. So it's sad that happened. And that's just tragic right there, man. So healing energy goes out to the families that, that was victim to that stuff. Man. It's really crazy. I'm just like, when I seen that Slim Thug, I was just like, man, are we going to be too old to be doing this type of nonsense? You get to a certain point in your age where you don't want people to see your watch. You don't want people to see your jewelry. You come on there with all this jewelry. If it ain't junk jewelry, people are going to want to stick you up for that. And to me, my life is worth way more than any type of stone type of jewelry, man. The Most High blessed me with a gift to understand my value. And I think you guys should understand yours too. Don't go chasing out there behind these people making these mistakes. You got something, your little nice something, you got your little nice diamond, your little nice watch, or your, and I say little, not to be little, but little because you are worth more than that. Let's just get that right. You got that going on for you. Don't put that in front of what you got going because you're better than that. If you can't wear those type of diamonds in places where somebody's not going to take your head off for it, then maybe you need to start looking at your life and switching your life up. It's about your environment. The better your environment, the more you get to enjoy. The lower the environment, the aggressive the environment, the more you have to learn how to survive. It is what it is. This is no way around it. I don't know who taught these people their street smarts, but trust me when I tell you, I learned from the best. I learned from the best. And you have to be very careful of who you have around you. So if your environment you have a happy environment and everybody's doing good, everybody's feeling good, why would somebody want to take the watch off of your wrist? Are you serious? It's only when you're putting that stuff in people's faces where when they're dealing with so much trauma, they're dealing with so much as far as the price being raised, they don't have it. They don't have it. Not to say that it's right what they do by robbing people, but just be aware of what type of people are out there. Not everybody's a good person. You're not going to just bump into a good person like that every time. You're not going to do that. I keep a loving heart and I try to be the best person I can be, but that's me. That's not everybody else. When I'm down and out, you think there's going to be somebody that throws me something? No, I got to go and I got to get that. I got to go get that. And the only difference between me and them, I do it the right way. I'm an earner over being called a hustler, because that has took on a different name and that's took on a different person. When you call somebody a hustler now, people got this picture of you standing on the corner. No, 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 no. You got to be very smart in everything you do. And that's the reason why they're wiping out education for the fools. And let me tell you something. Them rich folks with all the billions of dollars and things like that, the reason why they don't care about education, because they know their kids is going to screw up and they have to pay for everything they go on. Them kids ain't going to try to stay in school. Come on. Let's think about it. The people that's really making the world run are the educated people. So while people are out there thinking they're making so much money on social media, people are putting in so much work to change and heal people. Those are the hard workers out there. And that's the reason why people get it confused with this social media. You know how many people I see, oh, I'm quitting my job for social media, and do what? And do what? And do what? Oh, it's less stress. How do you know that? How do you know it's less stress? How do you know it's less stress? Is it less stress when you come up here and people know where you live, people chasing you down, calling people to your house? It's all about who you are. You can make that same comfortable environment at your workplace, but everywhere you go, you don't realize that there's a friction about you. Yeah, people don't like your aura. Yeah, so people want to get at you. And that is sad in our culture, but that is a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like them people out there. They act like they that it ain't, oh, it ain't nothing. And then it's something. No, it's something. It's something. When you hurt your own people and you leave a bad energy about you, it's something. That karma come around, spin the block on you before you even think about putting in a song. And boom, you on the 10 o'clock news, somebody got shot down. We hear these stories all the time. Right now, what you should be doing, you got to build up a strong, man, if you're going to be on social media every single day and even just tuning in, I'm not talking about you putting up content. I'm talking about just looking on social media every day. You have to build up like a strong coat over yourself and know what to protect from getting in here and getting in here. I'm telling you. This is dangerous for the people that's misguided. Very dangerous. I see that. I see that. Don't put all your chips on material things. That's not what it's about. Sometimes you got to be patient, save your money, know when to invest, know when to buy certain things, and know what things that you're buying is going to benefit your life. It make no sense you just be, like I told you, it don't make no sense you being the guy with the Rolls Royce in the hood. Eventually, they're going to chop the king neck off. That's how it works. That's the environment. But that's how you gotta, that's why, wherever I go, I'm usually sliding through Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens all day. I could go through any one of these places because I keep this and people know how I move. They know I don't move on no idiot time. Like you gotta know your place in wherever you go. A lot of these guys get on here, man, and they putting themselves they're turning themselves into targets. From what I see, they turning themselves into targets. And as a man, a lot of these guys, they don't want to get embarrassed. That's how you know they weak. When you see somebody and they scared, they get embarrassed every time somebody talk them up, they feel like they've got to come on here and just jump and start wilding out. They weak. None of that stuff should bother you. The only thing you should be concentrated on is your message or whatever you got going that you want to bring to the people. Yet you're worried about what everybody else think. And that's what gets you in the box. Quick. Big time, man. Y'all got to be careful, man. Got to be very careful. Now they said with this whole Diddy situation, Diddy says he's demanding raw footage from Warner Brothers. And look, like I told you, man, if they put Cassie in this case, it's over for Diddy. I don't see it because she's going to take the stand and she's going to tell her. So whatever she speaks, and we know it's true because we've seen the video. I don't really think she's the type of lady that's just going to go up there and make up some hubba bubba story about this and this happened. No, she's gonna give it to you like how it is, and the reason why she was probably scared not to do the things or had to stick around. People say, "Oh no, you could have just leave." How could you just leave? What are you talking about? You know how hard that is, leaving a person that has control over your life? They said even the cars that she had was in his name. Are you guys listening to the same story that I'm listening to? Because I'm paying attention. You think it's just easier for a girl just to get up? Some of these girls can't even leave their baby father without them feeling like their life is at jeopardy. So don't come on here with this nonsense like, oh, she's gonna. No, I don't think she's making up anything. I think she probably even throw up before she go to that court in the morning when it's time for her to go. It's that scary. She's fighting against the monster. She's fighting against the monster. Yeah, they try to put these little things on social media. Oh, they're lying, this is lying. But the ones that were telling the truth, man, that thing turned his stomach. Some of these people were sleeping with each other, and now hip hop get on with this. You don't know what was going on. You know exactly what was going on, right? In prison, they got men with sleeping with men, and they got real people that don't even sleep with people. It's just hip hop too. It ain't nothing yucky. We ain't in no youngsters. We know what this is about. Since the 80s, this been going on, all this funny stuff. People gotta wake up and stop worrying about who's sleeping with who and realize that man bisexual, man. I don't know who told you to hide, but that man's bisexual. So all the stuff that he was doing was a threat to everybody that was around him. Don't y'all see what's going on? He's gonna do a lot of time. I don't know how much time, but he's gonna do a lot of time. A lot of time, you guys. If Cassie takes a stand, I always told you it's gonna be crazy. Another thing, more healing energy goes out to G Herbo. He was hospitalized. And sometimes being hospitalized it ain't always the worst. You gotta think for the best and you think for the better. When you come out of the hospital, it's always a wake-up call. They got you kind of almost on your way back. Now you have to you gotta stay healthy. All the lean drinking, all of this pill popping, all of that stuff, yeah, it might not take a toll on you in the beginning. You feel like you're going through it, but the older you get, I'm just telling you because I'm older, the older you get, that stuff is going to play a part in your life. Whether it play with your mental or whether it play with your body, you're not going to be able to be the same person. You do not want to fall in that place. You do not want to be the guy or the girl that's drinking a whole bunch of booze. It's cool in your 20s and 30s if you do your little drinking occasionally and you're having fun with it. But let me tell you something. When you get up to your 40s and you thinking that you're gonna be drinking and doing all that the same way, oh, y'all don't understand. That's not how it works. Your body is gonna give you a sign. You're gonna get the signs. And if you ignore those signs, you're gonna end up in the coffin. Nobody on this earth has beaten that poison. I don't care if you say, well, back in the day I seen he was a drunk, he was this. Yeah, you got names for him, right? Do you want to be the same name that you calling him when you get older? No. All of that stuff is poison to your body, poison to your mindset, things to numb you, to make you say, you know what, it ain't that bad. No, shorty, it's that bad. The reason why us as older people try to tell the youth is because we know that it was a point where it was better than this. The energy wasn't like this. People wasn't dying like this. The things that people are looking up to, it wasn't like this. So we try to give you guys a warning, not hate on you. I know the youth need more money to spend because look at the prices. We ain't hating on you. We trying to tell you, don't put it into that, man. You giving it back to the people, them people. See, and it's only about 3 things they can buy: a car, a home, and jewelry. There's more to life than that. If you erase those things and say, well, you can't buy these 3, they won't know what to buy. They will only have to save their money. Probably a bunch of clothes from people that don't even love them. And these are the reasons why I always bring it to you guys. Eventually, people will start digging into their own energy and start wearing things that suit their energy. That's how I see the world going once everybody wake up. You might have bought $1 million worth of Louis Vuitton. You pass away, you think that them Louis Vuitton people would even give you a Louis Vuitton coffin? You think so? They wouldn't even stare at your wake or your funeral. Wake up. Your beauty, your blackness, the way you are, what you have inside makes your beauty. That's who you are. That's who you are. Right there, that's who you are. You got to take it or leave it. That's it. If somebody can't love you for that, no matter what other stuff you put on, you'll have to keep that stuff on for the rest of your life for this fake love that you're looking for. And look at the relationships going on. What did I tell you was going to happen? These people don't even know. The celebrities, the worst thing they ever did out of relationships is date other celebrities. That's like a narcissist dating a narcissist. Are you crazy? You want to be the light in somebody else's life that probably didn't have those chances to get in there and have a more stronger love for you, and y'all build up as a family. What they do? They're looking over at the next celebrity, looking over at this celebrity, and they're trying to be them. So they fall in victim to it too, because they're the same ones that fooled you guys to change up your body. You thinking that you don't got it, and they trying to put they sticking all things in their behind and trying to make their behind this and that. And us as fellas, we keep telling them, no, it ain't even about that. Yeah, there's gonna be some females with a better body than you, but if you work out, you can get there. You let that doctor put that poison inside of you, and now you feel like you're there, but you don't inside. You feel bad and horrible. I know what's going on. You'll never understand. Does this person really love me for me? If you keep putting that junk in front of you. Get off of that stuff. It's not worth it. I'm trying to tell you. It's not every year, like, trust me, man. I used to look at it like this. Like, if I could buy it, I know I could buy it. Like, I could buy that whip right there. I could buy a whip right now. But I know I could buy. Let me hold back a little bit. The more patience you have, the better it's going to be for you. You see people losing their money every single day. The nonsense. And for what? To impress somebody that they don't even know? It don't make no sense. That's why you gotta come on here raw. Sometimes you gotta touch the people with your real self. Or don't go out there trying to put on this fake image. I don't do that shit. I don't do that. I can't do that. I was never raised like that. Anybody that know me, Mickey Fenty, Michael Fenty, if you want to give it up. Anybody that know me from young, I never fake. I don't go with that fake energy. I just don't do it, y'all. It's just never was me. It was never my placement. I don't bite people. All of the stuff that I tell you guys is from my heart. Whether you hear somebody else after say something that sounds familiar, it ain't the same thing because it's all coming from here. These are my life experiences that I learned from my mistakes, and I'm giving to y'all for free. It's no big deal. There ain't no price attached to love. My black people out there, we misguided, man. We misguided, man. It ain't I'm not putting no price tag on none of this stuff. I don't need that type of money to be attached to. The money I work hard for is the money I work hard for. And that's that. All of this other stuff that people, all this fake life, and that social media putting the filter on your life. Take that filter off. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see what I'm working with. Let me see you, yo. That's how you gotta feel. You see the girl that called the cops on young Scooter? You see the split image of her mugshot and the picture she was putting out there? Let me see the real person. Yeah, you rotten inside with makeup on. You felt some way towards some man or whoever mistreated you, and you felt like the next person, you ain't gonna let it happen to you. You call and you lie on that man. And that man ended up dead, and you don't feel no way? That ain't you. Who did that to you? Who made you think that you had to throw on all that makeup and put on all this stuff to be somebody? Who did that? Who misguided you like that? Don't listen to these people, man. Don't go out there trying to be like these people. Keep them in the entertainment space, and you keep yourself going, pushing forward for your family and the people that love you. You might not get the guy that you imagine that had all the money taking you all around the world, but you don't know how that guy would have really treated you, though. You don't know how he would have really treated you. He could have treated you like shit and go look at every girl he can't keep his eyes off of. Was that the life you want to live? No, you want to be secure with the guy that you got. Just in case something happened, he got you. He gonna show up when you down. He gonna show up. A lot of these guys can't even stay at their house long enough. They gotta go. I gotta hit the studio, and you want that? You want that. He gonna lay down with you and give you kids and never show up again, and you want that broken home. Drooling from the lips for it. For what? A lot of these people can't keep a man in their house. It's not, forget about pointing the finger. Think about why? It's your fault. Why'd you pick that type of person? Because you was fooled. We all get tricked, but we have to learn from the trick not to get tricked again. Damn, man. You can't go. And then you see all these guys, they'll celebrate on camera and they be in the hospital bed and behind the scenes. So they're showing you how the highlights just because they're scared to show you the real. It's a shame out there. You see, when I went to the doctor and I was scared, I showed y'all, I said, yo, look, next week I got to go to the doctor. I'm waiting for my blood results. I'm hoping everything. And man, praying with my Bible next to me and hoping God hold me down. And God held me down because I'm pure in my heart. I'm not embarrassed to say that because I know we all human. We all got the same. We got heartbeats. We all the same. No matter how these people look at complexion of their skin and say, oh, he this or he that. No, we human beings. We hurt, we feel, we have emotions, we feel, we see things going on. Some people look at the killing like, oh, they don't care. But some of us feel bad that the youth getting killed like that and not be able to make their dreams come true. When you come with, just come with it, man. Don't come up here with no nonsense and how you this and how you that. Come with it. Come with it. I don't want to hear people, if you ain't about education and putting your kids in education, this ain't the channel for you. I'm trying to show you that as an adult, education could be a lot more detrimental. You have to build that. You have to keep learning. You letting these people, you believe these people? The education ain't nothing? You crazy? I don't care if you dropped out of school. That don't mean you can't still keep learning. Don't let nobody fool you. You could be a scientist and still been a dropout. It's what you want to do with it. So let them people tell you, oh, education ain't this and that because they already got the money and their kids ain't about doing anything but sniffing up a ton of coke off the table in the back room while they're arguing with whoever they got going on. Don't you see how it's going? These guys think that they're going to be forever young, but they're forever young-minded. They're more worried about how their physical look than how inside they really feel. And that's what makes the difference between us and them. We more concentrate on our health and our people that held us down. You have a better chance playing a lotto ticket every single day than going out there in these mean streets and trying to be something you're not. I promise you. And God gonna bless you whatever way you have. He gonna open a way for you. He gonna lead you to the light. But these people trying to block you from it. They're trying to tell you that the regular average folk that go out and work hard for their family ain't nobody. Meanwhile, if it ain't for us, they ain't got no crutches to stand on. Yeah, when Boosie, he got in the accident and stuff, he had to go to the hospital, right? You know, those beautiful nurses that you was winking your eye at? Yeah, those people got to go home to their families too. Pay attention. I told you this was going to happen. There's always the ones that try to ignore it and act like it ain't nothing. Oh, it ain't nothing, right? But I promise you, you're going to meet your demise when you realize what life is really worth. Don't think with this young mentality that these people are putting out here, like acting like they in high school and this and that. That ain't going to work for you. You're going to get caught up in the mix, promise you. See a lot of these guys out here, yeah, they only want one thing, the moolah. They want the money. And when they get the money, they don't even know what to do with it. They're here investing. Oh, let me invest in something. You don't got the brains to do that. First of all, pick up a book, learn something on stocks and investing before you run out there and plunk your money and put it in somebody else's pocket, dummy. You got to read books to understand what that's about. You think the biggest investors around the world, they just got it from just, I'm just going to throw my money here and there? No, use your head. There's more to that game than what you think. And everything in life ain't easy. That's why a lot of people fall short. They don't want to put in the hard work. See, the easy work is killing your own people, shooting the gun and running off into the wind, you know? The hard work is fighting it out and sitting and understanding it. That's the hard work. I don't want to hear this nonsense because you see a few people get a couple views. Yo, trust me, they'll snatch your views away any day they want to. These platforms are not owned by you. You are in the place where, yeah, you're doing good for yourself. Keep it up. But don't think that it can't change tomorrow. It can happen to anybody. So when you keep that in mind, you got to know whatever you put your value into has to be stable enough for you to control. If you have no control, you have no ownership. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. You could be selling pens, and those of you who own those pens, that's your pens. That's yours. You built that. That's what you got going. That people are going to support you for that once they hear your story. I might not get sales every day like Macy's, but here and there people pick up with me like, let me check out what he got. And that's how you build with people and communicate with people, not fooling people and taking on these industry tricks to deceive people and try to let people buy into their deception. No, you don't got to take what they did to you and do it to other people. That's the devil's work. You make sure when you go out there, you be wise and you give the information to your people, the people that really need it, that can help themselves with it. And you never know, might get some kickback from it. But if you don't even get kickback from it, God got the kickback for you. Don't expect something from a human, a lost person that don't even know what they're doing. Expect something from God, the Most High. Yeah, you might have you blessed that person with money, you get blessed with a longer life. You ever look at life that way? Start waking up. There ain't no way these guys could beat the spiritual war. There ain't no way. They lost. They lost. They're going to fall victim every time. Because the things that they think that they got it, they don't got it. They don't got it. I promise you they don't got it. Smart people around me, I promise you. I promise you. I promise you that's how it's going. You already know. I promise you that's how it's going. Don't be so in a rush to get some things that you don't need. People putting themselves in positions to get themselves hurt. For what? Everything that make you feel good, that don't harm your body, keep putting into that. I don't care if it's somebody you like the way that chick smile at you. Oh, why she smile at you? Oh, because you had a presence about yourself. Keep that presence going. Keep that presence going. It's going to find you're going to get closer to the people that you need to be around. Usually, the richest of people, they keep a small circle around them, and they have people that are invested in their beliefs. So, like, if you believe in yourself, somebody else is going to believe in you because you believe in yourself. So if you ever need something, they're going to always be there for you because they know you believe in yourself. They know what you could do. You made it this far. It ain't about your skin color. It ain't about how tall or short you are. It's all about what you got up here. If people don't believe that you're smart enough, they're going to be looking to trick you. When they see that you're smart, they're going to be looking to invest in you. It's just how it is. That's the way of the world. Don't you know people come from broke and go straight to rich just from what they got up here? I've seen it. So when you're aiming at your target, make sure that you're aiming at the right thing. Because all we've seen is people making mistakes and they're paying big money for it. Big money. And that's what I had. And I got a special video dropping. I want y'all guys to check it out today at, I believe it's 10:30. At 10:30, I might move it up to 10 because we almost getting up to the time I got to get out of here. But 10:30 is on drill music, and it's a way we could keep the drill production, but you got to change it. Them people putting this stuff in court. The same raps that you wrote, if you wrote them, they reading that off in court. You don't see what's going on? Nah, man, we gotta do better for our culture. We gotta be more smarter, man. We gotta start picking out leaders in different communities and paying attention to what makes them wise. And start taking a little bit of that juice instead of taking all the stuff that you think that's going to get you all this material nonsense. Because the minute you get that material nonsense and you're around the wrong people, they're going to snatch it and it's going to go off to the next person, and the cycle continues as the chain goes around with blood on it. Oh, y'all dying for metal? That's what we up to? You crazy? And some of the jewelry got people name and stuff on it. All this stuff is bringing down the value. It's just like, come on, driving a new car off the lot. Come on, y'all. Y'all already know this, man. We too grown for this nonsense. Let's give these kids the right information so they won't fall short. Because then what happens is they get to a certain point, and look at Young Thug. He don't know how to get out. As much as we giving him the routes like, yo, you can't do this and that. He can't do that, y'all. You know why? The money. The money make him say, you know what, if something goes wrong, I buy that. I buy this, I buy that, I buy this, I numb this, I numb that. He can't see what's really going on, man. I'm telling you, it's hard when you have it and people take it away from you than not having it at all. And that's just how it works. It's just like how you see a lot of people back in the day, they used to laugh they say, oh, the Africans, this and that. You see they got these funny fake pictures of how they was living. And they look over and start laughing. Meanwhile, those people were the happiest people, huh? Them people were the happiest people, man. You ask them about their childhoods, they probably wouldn't even give you no badness about it. Oh, we have fun, we used to do this and that. You added all of this extra stuff onto your life to try to build up what you thought happiness was, and now you fall short because there is no price tag to happiness. But time and time again, you feel like, no, I see her taking trips. I see her all over the world. But you don't see her with a man. Do you see her with somebody that loves her? Do you see her with her family taking trips? Do you see her just showing her behind in your face? So the same person that you see showing the behind in your face, you want to marry her and you think she's going to stop showing behind in other dude's face? Think about it. If that's what got her there, why do you think she's going to stop just for you? Huh? So if that's not what you really want, why are you really looking at like that? Like, come on. I'm too old for the nonsense and too smart enough to know that these people are trying to fool you. They're trying to give you an impression that life is that. When you go outside, you don't feel that. You don't see them. Yeah, no, you don't. You don't. When we travel, do we see them when we're out there traveling? No. No, because they're in the, like I told you, they're in these mansions, big mansions, no family pictures on the wall, and they're walking around like, it's something. But let me tell you something. The true families and the people that huddle up and stick together, they find ways to figure things out through love or financially, and they work together. Now the kids see that, they grow into better human beings. They go out there and they start caring more for people. It's not like that. If you have all the money and you're just buying this and that, when them kids get out there, there's some spoiled kids, man, they end up in a whole bunch of problems. Trust me, whole bunch of problems. A lot of celebrities don't like to show you their kids a lot. Pay attention. Pay attention. There's a reason for that. You don't think people love to show, hey, this is my family, look, this is my tribe. No, they can't do that because they can't even get everybody together. You know where they learned that from? The guy that was coming in with the money and dipping out through the back door. So when you see these things, you start to realize, yeah, I might, it's nothing wrong with having a little taste of the good life as well as the taste of your good life. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having a little taste and knowing that this taste is not forever. This is just a taste and I'm going back to my, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to stay in that taste, you want to stay in that deliciousness, oh, nah, you're going to end up in the coffin quick. You're going to die from something. It's going to be sugar, bullet, something. So pay attention to the mistakes other people making and learn from it. It's not to point the finger. It's just for you to learn the lesson. Not a lot of people could learn. The most smartest thing you can do is invest in yourself. Invest in the way you learn and what you take into here. Don't be out there just reading like, oh, no, I read the 48 Laws of Power. So what? What'd you get out of that? What'd you understand? All you took out of 48 Laws was deceiving people. It's deeper than that. Go get some other books that can really concentrate on your health, history, science, and you'll have a better understanding instead of reading these books to try to deceive people. Because all those books is the same thing that corporate America does to you guys. And that's the reason why you stress. So why are you going to learn the same tactic that you don't like people treating you with? Does it make sense to you? Start treating people how you want to be treated. As regular that sounds, people they find that hard to do. And they just bop into the beat, bop into the beat. I can't go with it. I can't go with it. No. I put last night I put up it's early this morning. I put up a video on the BBL smell. That's a new thing going around. It sounds funny, but when you really think about it, it's deep. People got a problem with the BBLs now because they have a stench to it because they're not taking the proper ways of healing. First of all, you going into these places with these doctors that don't know you. They're just there for the money as well. They're making money and you're changing up your body, you're changing up your image to fit this social media image and people, so you can make people think, look at your behind or whatever you got going. And now you realize that those people don't care for you. They're putting these toxic things in your body. Now you think somebody's going to want to go down on you or do something with you just because you have a big behind. If the odor's not smelling right. I mean, let's be serious here, man. Cleanliness is close to godliness. I guess that's the saying, and it's true because at the end of the day, if you look, I don't care if you don't have the most Gucci thing on your body. You smell good, you feel good, you got a good aura about, none of that stuff really even matter. Not everybody's gonna have a big behind and not everybody's looking for the chick with the big behind. You gotta stop trying to impress people that don't wanna love you for you. I can't believe a lot of these shorties were going through with that procedure, BBL this and BBL that. Like, get off of that stuff. That stuff wasn't for you, Black Queen. God gave you a body already. Them other people ain't had no body, and you go over there and try to mess up what God gave you for what? What was your plan? What was your outs on this? And now it's not working for you. You got to run back to this doctor so you can try to take it out. Is the smell going to come out with it? Pay attention to what's going on. These people, they are, if you say you want something, they'll try, anybody will try their ways to get it. It's kind of like a millionaire saying, any of y'all know how to do this and do that? And you're like, damn, I don't know how to do it, but I'm just going to do it because I need the money. Don't have people treating your life and your health like that with those options. All of this illegal stuff going on is hurting people, and it's sad, it's sad, it's sad. You don't put anything into your body, ladies, for somebody to love you. People are going to love you the way they love you. In your eyes, you might think that all the guys are looking on social media and they want the girls with the big behinds or the BBLs, and you feel like, no, I got to get there. I want to love somebody. I want somebody to love me. Trust me, man, if they can't love you for who you are, they can't love you for your flaws, they can't love you at all. Don't put them people in your life just because they look good or you think it's going to look good in a relationship. It's not worth it. That's not what the value of a man is. Love on your partner and find the people that love you. That's the best way. If you see somebody loving on you, you give them a shot, because that might be the best person for you. You ain't gonna always, as time would tell it, we don't always keep up the looks and things like that. Those are not the things that changes in time. But what you got in here always stays the same. You're a good person. People remember you for that. And they always remember that pretty face of when you was killing them when you was younger. And you could have your jokes with him. And you guys could grow and live a long life. But when you're always chasing this fake structure of what you think is going to be, you'll never win at that game. And we know, trust me, there's so many beautiful females. You know, that it's like almost like the way people are having kids. And it's just so many, you can't, inside your heart, you can't keep up with that. So that's not your motion. Your motion is to keep up with you. And then people are like, oh, nah, I know that girl might be young and dumb, but this lady, she got experience. She teaching me stuff. It's a whole different mindset when you really realize what people are trying to get attracted to them or want people to look at them as. Just be yourself, man. As simple that might sound, just be yourself. Because in the end, the clowns and the people with the fake crowns and all this stuff going on, they eventually disappear. You won't even get to see them. They'll just disappear. You won't even hear from them again. Disappear. They'll leave you with the thoughts that you thought it was, and they'll just disappear because they got their own problems. They never cared about you in the first place. Don't take on the same traits people use to rob us and take things from us and then go put that on other people. Be the best you can be. That's what I'm always working on that. I used to snap a drop of a time. I could have got myself in a lot of trouble, y'all, till I started coming to the realization, damn, do I even really want to be involved in that? Do I even want to be around these people? Nah, I don't. I'm more a private person with mine. You know what I'm saying? You might catch me out like on the beach with shorty, like in the cut. Like I'm not in everybody's face. Hey, I'm not one of them guys. Never was. So nothing like that was suitable for me. So I carved out the way and my way of looking at things. And I ain't trying to bring everybody into my life if this life is not really about everybody. So hold some value to yourself. Don't go out there lose yourself for nobody that don't care for you. Trust me. All of this going on, breaking in people's houses and things like that, all of that stuff ain't worth it. Let me tell you, you got to watch your back all the time because you hurt somebody. You don't know when they folk going to come around and hurt you. I ain't trying to live no life like that, man. I know y'all don't want to live that. And I see a lot of people waking up, you know. I see a lot of people waking up. And why is it so much? A lot of these celebrities, you hear them, oh, they're coming out with their new businesses and that. Meanwhile, their communities where they came from, they have so much money, they can help you with your business. Meanwhile, they're taking your ideas and trying to make profit off of the regular folks. You really think those people care about you, man? It's me you're talking to now. This is us, our little huddle up. You think they really care about you, man? If they'll steal your idea and go out there and make money and not even give you the routes or information to make money on your own and get up on camera and act like, yo, selling you a ticket. You really think they care about you? Their life is on a stream. You really think they care about you? I want you guys to wake up and start caring about the people that's going to go out there and care about you. It's your own folks that's going to care about you. People like myself that's going to care about what you're doing. And people out here that really want to see communities really prosper and everybody get it, not just one person, all right? I love you guys. I really appreciated that you tuned in today. I have a lot of videos to drop this week. So you guys, if you're new to this channel, you can subscribe, man. You know, it's hard enough in these YouTube streets to get everybody on one page. And when you're kicking out a little positivity, it might give you a little kickback. Sometimes I got to wait a day or two before my video catch up. But it's fine. It's all fine and dandy. I'm going to still be here dropping them gems and jewels for my people. I love y'all. All my folks out there, if you stressed out, you know, drink some water. Get it out your mind. If you can get it out your mind and not think about it, focus on the things that make you feel good, the quicker your stress is going to, you can relieve yourself. Your body can heal by itself. You just got to know what and how to heal it. All right. Love you guys. And yeah, man, stay tuned for the new video. I appreciate all you guys. Until next time, it's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. Love.